News Talk 1430 WXNT, and you've reached the edge of the web with Aaron Sparks.
Push the button.
Welcome back to Edge of the Web Radio. This is brought to you by Site Strategics. We got John Thompson and Aaron Sparks here. Say hello.
Hey, and we also have Douglas Carr.
Absolutely. Douglas Carr with MarketingTech blog and DK New Media.
We're back.
Absolutely. Hey, we're jumping in. If you're just tuning in, Edge of the Web Radio is dedicated to focusing on successful strategies on inbound marketing for your website. You may be joining us you may be a small business with a website that needs some help in just getting leads to the website. You may be an enterprise level large company that is looking at their entire visibility and their brand online, and there's a lot of different extremes of different needs, and we try to provide some information and commentary and bring you some internet news to help guide your decision making in marketing.
That's right.
We wanted to jump in here and talk about. A lot of times we focus on local search engine optimization, and for those of you that don't know SEO, it's just how to get local rankings, and a lot of times those rankings on search engines have to do with your reviews. You may have a business out there, and one of the criterion for Google measuring how they compare you to other websites is who's talking about your website. So There's an article here from HubSpot that is pretty cool, actually, because it gives you a hit list of 12 different places that you can go and get some really good, valuable reviews that'll help bootstrap your company or your website and get those top 10 listings that everybody's looking for.
Yeah, that's right.
From HubSpot, first thing out of the gate, and guess what, Doug? This is one of your clients.
Hey!
We got Angie's list. Yeah, Angie's list is geared towards service-based businesses. They're a higher-end review site because users actually have to pay for their membership. But you do get what you pay for because the reviews given on an A to F scale are typically very well thought out. There's not a lot of ranting or flaming or what have you that you sometimes see in the anonymous type of postings. And the point is they can't be anonymous, can they?
Yeah, they have a strict usage policy. They actually approve any of the reviews as well. So they've got kind of a several gateway algorithm, both mechanical and human, that make sure that people aren't trying to cheat the system.
Cool. It helps cut down on any fake or misrepresentations, and we do see a lot of. In fact, there was an article I think a couple weeks back,
tons
about 30 or 40% of their forecasts are predicting that at the end of 2013, like 40% of the social reviews out there are going to be fabricated or fictitious. Right?
Yep.
We actually came across a story just recently about Yelp, and Yelp's going to be in there as well. Well, we can talk about that in a second. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah.
All right, so exactly. Yelp right here is a free review service that lets consumers rate businesses on a 5-star scale. Any business can set up a profile, and it's free to respond to a lot of reviewers that actually comment, but we do recommend a balanced and polite approach to negative reviews because Yelpers have a pretty tight-knit community. And this was what we were talking about, this article right here. There was a sting operation about Yelp outing 8 businesses that actually it caught trying to buy reviews, which is pretty dramatic. And it was pretty cool is that they actually, whenever they found these businesses, one of them was called Levi Family Jewelers, and they were actually paying $30.
Did you say family jewelers?
I said jewelers. And if they were adding 50 or more words, they'd pay $30 for that review, right? Well, guess what? Look at this. And we'll show it on screen. You actually can see this on YouTube. We'll put the screenshot up there. But they have a huge red consumer alert warning. Almost like a spam or a Norton alert virus kind of thing that says, we caught someone red-handed trying to buy reviews for this business. We weren't fooled, and we wanted want you to know because buying reviews not only hurts consumers, but also honest businesses who play by the rules.
Stop right there. I mean, they're an IPO company. They're going to say these things.
Yeah.
People are always going to buy reviews.
Well,
you're never going to get away from that.
And it's not just people buying positive reviews for themselves. It's also these companies that sabotage their competitors.
Right.
So
I can definitely see that.
You know, the restaurants. It's huge in the restaurant industry that.
Oh, wow.
You know, if you've got a great pizza place, you literally just write bad reviews on every other pizza place around you. You know, it's absolutely terrible.
Oh, well, that being said, it's still to your benefit to have a constant stream of positive online reviews.
Well, and with the negatives more than ever, right? It means that you're going to have to combat, you know, both the false reports and the cheating that goes on.
Yeah.
You're going to have a strategy to maintain a systematic approach. You know, every company should have a systematic approach to gathering and rewarding their customers for writing reviews for them.
Absolutely, and it doesn't have to be commercial.
Right.
I mean, the point is you got to make a connection to your customers. You know, and you can maybe give a coupon or something like that, but that's not even the point. The point is to recognize them as an active marketing element for you, and even giving some kudos or just a bit of recognition.
Put it on your bill. Put it on your invoices. Make it the last thing that your salespeople say as they're leaving the property. You know, say, you know, if you appreciate the business that we did, we'd really appreciate you,
Absolutely.
You know, putting a Yelp review out there.
Yeah, we're recommending to one of our clients that's a plumbing service here in Indianapolis, put it on your brochure as you complete the service. Give them easy to understand instructions on how to go give a Google review, give a Yelp review, give a Yahoo review. I mean, that's for local optimization. That's fantastic. So getting into it, Google reviews, local places. I mean, you may know it as Google Local or Google Places, or maybe just call it Google Reviews.
They'll rename it next week.
Please don't. Okay, the name currently is Google Plus Local.
Right.
All right. If you have a Google Plus Local account, anyone can leave a review for your business. It's because Google Plus has resulted in a lot of changes to the way Google search results actually show. We're actually going to put a screenshot on the YouTube, just kind of laying out where the Google review area is. But basically, these reviews can be featured in many search results, and that's why Google's pairing all this together so intrinsically is that you get some good, valuable reviews there, and I guarantee that's one of the major points of local optimization.
Absolutely. And consumers are influenced by it.
Yep.
They absolutely. Now, I would say that don't panic. If you're a company that has negative reviews, don't panic. Everybody's used to seeing negative reviews nowadays, and consumers are able to see the difference, especially as they're reading the descriptions. You know, they can tell who's fibbing and who's not, or whether it even applies to them.
Right. Well, you would hope, but I would say you get that directory of all the businesses.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I just go to the 5-star, 5-star, 4-star, and that's all you see. And then when you click on it and do some investigative work, you hope that they would do that.
It's funny. I typically go straight to the ones, and I just read whether it would impact me. You know, a lot of times I read all the ones and I go, well, that's not really a complaint. They didn't do anything wrong. So.
And then they're actually putting more egg on their face because it just looks like somebody's just out to get them.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of complaints. We've heard so many complaints about. I've tried everything to mitigate that.
Right.
You know, and Angie's List does have a mitigation strategy in that respect. But there's a lot of sites that have consumer reviews that will actually extort money out of the company to redact a negative consumer review. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, and it goes back to it's law of numbers, right? Have a strategy and push it everywhere for your customers to write great reviews for you.
Another one is Yahoo Local Listings. It's similar to Google Plus Local, and they also have a 5-star rating system. According to Marketing Zen Group, Yahoo still receives about 13.5% of the search engine share. So, invest the time. I still think Yahoo reviews local listings is a good place. Another one is Insider Pages. Insider Pages is a user-generated review site. Basically, they've been going since 2004, and one of the main reasons is they still get their results indexed in the search engine result pages.
Absolutely.
If you're doing what we're talking about, if you do a company lookup on Google, Okay,
Right.
It's not just the Google Plus page; it's also those entries underneath in the organic. Yeah, you'll find the company, but you'll also find a lot of the consumer reviews, and that's one of the ones that we're talking about. Another site is City Search. It's very similar to Insider Pages, and it's user generated. It's a 5-star system, and it also shows up in search engine results. Now, getting into some more valid or more credible, if you want to go that way, listings that you've got Consumer Search. They've been they state that they have the most respect for reviews that cover multiple competing products. They'll actually not take consumer reviews. They're actually reviewing the reviews.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, Consumer Reports is an awesome company.
This is actually Consumer Search.
Okay. I'm sorry, I jumped ahead.
No.
I mean, is it a non-for-profit? Is that that's my question. I mean, I think a lot of this is going to end up, everybody wants their own review system so they can capitalize on it. Are they going to jump to a non-for-profit? Because that's what I would end up trusting. Because, I mean, honestly, that's what it comes down to me.
It's funny. I don't know if you guys have talked before about rich snippets, and you can actually put the stars on your
You
page.
can make your own stars.
You can make your own stars.
Yeah.
So tons of companies have 5 stars on their search engine results, and it's from no data.
Exactly. and that's that's Google tripping over itself and getting way too much important for that. So, like I said, some legit, more even legit review sites. There's Consumer Reports. It is a nonprofit organization. If nothing else, you should take this website as a lesson in excellent content creation. Each product they review, they provide review criteria, product overviews, buying guides, social sharing buttons. It's very comprehensive. So if you can get reviewed, fantastic. If not, at least have a look and even contribute. Right? Better Business Bureau is it's another nonprofit site, and you can certainly get rated on an A to F scale there. And I highly recommend, because it's a level of credibility that consumers will actually see in your site. Other things, properties you control. For example, your Facebook account, your LinkedIn account, Twitter account, and more importantly, your website. Okay?
Sure.
You're listening to Edge of the Web Radio, so we had to roll through those. We'll have more information online regarding this particular article. This is Edge of the Web Radio, and we'll be right back